So last time, though, you guys were dealing with a whole lot of shit. Indigo had just perished by nosediving into the lava. Inexplicable to anybody's minds, but the horror could be felt throughout as Scylla, Sue, and Stool ventured forward into the tunnels beyond, trying to find a safer spot to kind of rest for who knows how much time would be needed to recover themselves, to potentially allow the egg to hatch, and to grieve. While Sephel stayed back and reeling with the loss of probably his closest friend that we knew of at the time, now filled with these memories of a past friendship, worked on a new spell leading to days upon days of work, culminating into this new spell, but with no rest, and therefore he is extremely exhausted. Scylla, not faring much better, has come back, and as the two of you were conversing, Scylla, you got hit with this oddly hard but slightly squishy mace-like appendage on this very large snail with this multicolored shell upon its back. And as you recover, Scylla, from the blow of this large snail, you both hear loud metallic and rhythmic thumping coming from the direction of the tunnel to the north where you had previously left your friends Sue and Stool. As you turn towards the tunnel, the sound grows louder, even drawing the attention of the snail whose eye stalks lazily turn. From the tunnel emerges a bright light that dims as you see small armored figures emerging and begin marching outward, filling the landing before the lava. You see dark gray banners with a draconian head emblazoned on it. And from amongst these ranks of armored kobold, you see one emerge forth, slightly larger, with a plumed helm, wielding a spear in one hand with a small shield slung across his back. "Aha! It seems we have stumbled upon a most auspicious moment." He turns around to his armored kobolds behind him. "My countrymen, it seems we have found those in need of aid. And what sort of creatures would we be to turn our backs on those in peril? I ask thee, will you join me and leap once more into the fray? Shall we answer the call?" And in unison you hear from amongst these armored kobolds, this chanting. And he turns back to face you, and he yells out, pointing forward with his spear, "Our enemy grows!" And you turn, and you both see that two more of these snails are emerging from the lava. And far from the edge, the kobolds cry out again, "My steed!" And from the back comes snaking forth a giant centipede with a saddle middle way down its back, and the kobold leaps into it, his clawed feet sinking into the stirrups. "Let's show these beasts the strength of the Scale God! For Bahamut in King Balater!" He thrusts his spear forward, and two teams of kobolds run forward carrying these large-looking crossbows. One of them kneels down while the other hefts and leans atop the other, and you hear the clanking as these long chains are attached to giant bolts. The other takes aims, and as the teams fire forth, you hear the clanking of these chains as these large bolts sink into the earth of the platform that you all are upon. And the kobolds, these teams, pull back, creating tension. And the one kind of lead kobold sitting upon this giant centipede looks back towards the tunnel where it's quite dark, and he says, "My lord, join me on this valiant charge." Yeah! And his centipede clambers forward onto the chain, its hundreds of legs moving forward. And from the dark, jumping over the ranks of these kobolds, we see a larger figure. Medium in size, but comes barreling down the other chain and landing at the other end with this kobold. Andrew, would you care to describe this figure?
Absolutely. Standing before you, about 6 feet 5 in height, black armor covering their arms, and a bare chest that has black fur that crests up to a white mane. There is a leonin before you. On his back is a large crossbow, and his hand hefts looks like half a quarterstaff in one hand. He looks up gamely at that lead kobold. Aye, Sir Laertes, this will be a fine prize for our king.
And so here we are. I'm dropping you guys onto the new battle map. Take a moment to kind of orient yourselves.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. All right. So forming upon the bank in the far back are these ranks of armored kobolds. Those that had launched the kind of like smaller ballista carrying these large chains. They are kind of like staying there, kind of seeming to keep tension, while a number of these kobolds in the back are starting to march towards the edge of the lava and are carrying crossbows. And it looks like they're going to begin firing volleys relatively soon. However, the centipede-riding kobold Sir Laertes and this leonin figure are now at the ends of these chains upon the same middle island with you all. And first up in the order, we have our leonin friend.
All right. I look right. I look left. I see that clearly I should take on these 2 snails by myself. So I will rush forward. I'm going to give that staff a twirl and a flick, and a 2.5-foot blade is going to extend from either end.
Nice.
And I'm going to start this off by making a bonus action roar. So I'm going to need these 2 snaily boys to make wisdom saving throws.
All right. I'm sure these snails have great ones. Wow, that's 2 14s.
Dang. Well, they will both save. That's fine. They'll need to be afraid. But I'm gonna go ahead and lay into this one right in front of me with 2 strikes from my Revenant Blade. Alright, that is pretty good. The first attack there is a 23.
New math.
That's a definite hit.
Alright. That will be 6 plus 5. That's 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Nice.
And the second one is a 14.
That does not hit.
Alright.
First turn by our brave new friend here. Scylla, you are... Oh, what the... Scylla, you are up. Can I say something? I totally forgot to say this before you do anything. This kobold that made this big speech and was like, I'm coming to aid or whatever, that was part of a spell, and that spell was motivational speech. And so I need you guys to give yourselves 5 temporary hit points.
Oh.
You have advantage on wisdom saving throws. And if any of the 3 of you are hit with an attack, you then have advantage on your next attack roll.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah. But once you lose those temporary hit points, that ability, gone. So it's kind of like a one and done thing.
Okay.
But just letting you know that. I totally forgot to say that before.
All right. My first attack is a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
For eight piercing.
Okay, great.
Yeah, piercing. And then I'll make a second attack.
Okay.
Which is only a 13 to hit, but hold on. I think I can add to that.
You got one of them precision strikes?
Hell yeah, I do.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna say you have to make the call now, before you know.
Okay. I will add to my roll.
Okay.
Which is a 13 plus 7, which is a dirty 20.
You hit it.
14 piercing.
Very nice. Holy smokes. All right, you're attacking with your trident.
Yes.
Yeah, so you're stabbing in there and tearing out bits, and you see like this greenish, reddish like fluid just gushing out of this horribly large snail. All right. Next up in the order is the snail that our Newlian friend attacked. And so, two things are going to happen. The first one, it's going to make 5 flail attacks at you.
Jesus.
Yep. So I'm going to roll 3 at a time here, and we'll go down the range. First one is a 19.
A 19 does hit.
Okay. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Second one, that was a 4, so that's a miss. Second one is a 20 to hit, so we know that one
Yep,
hits.
that will hit.
That is another 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Here come the last 2 attacks. That is a 7 to hit, which is definitely going to miss you, and a 21 to hit, which hits you.
That will hit.
So you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage with that last one.
Alrighty.
The next thing we see is you see this brightly multicolored shell begin just beaming out this brilliant multicolored light, and it starts emitting that, and it reaches a total range of 60 feet. The first 30 feet is bright, 30 is dim, but it's very, very hard to look at, so I actually need you to make a wisdom saving throw, which you do have advantage on.
All right.
Is that everyone that can see it?
Yes.
Is Sephel behind the wall? I can't tell exactly.
Sephel is fine. Scylla, the other snail, is blocking you, so I'll say you're fine, actually, for the moment. I will get this aura up as well.
All right. Dirty 20.
Okay. You are fine. You are not blinded by this big old snail. So the initial 30 reaches all the way out to Sir Laertes and almost touches Scylla and Sephel. The additional 60 far beyond that, but I'm not. I already told you guys you don't have to, so you're fine.
Okay.
Sir Laertes makes his wisdom save, so he's not currently blinded. Oh wait, actually, it's worse. You get stunned. Never mind. Which is still good. Okay, so that snail is gone.
That is decidedly worse than blinded.
Yeah. Sephel, you are up.
Okay. Are we still operating under our homebrew rule regarding taking healing potions?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm not going to take away that from you.
All right. So I'm going to bonus action really quickly. Slam back a greater healing potion.
Okay.
So I will roll for that.
I will make you regret it. Andrew, don't forget you have advantage on your first attack because the snail hit you.
Excellent.
I roll like shit. Okay, that is
How much you get?
a whole 10 hit points back.
I mean, it's better than what you had.
It is. You are not wrong. And then I will use the rest of my. Well, I will use my action anyway to reach out. This looks bad. This looks like I'm on lava, but I'm standing.
Almost are.
I am standing on the edge of the island, and I will reach out and scoop the dragon egg off of the altar and stow it in the bag of holding.
Okay, that's gonna be like your entire
Yes.
action. You cool with
Yes.
that?
Yes,
Alright, cool.
I am.
Yeah,
That is
then
the
you,
intention.
You do that.
Okay, and then what is this little, like, is this pile of rubble actually a thing, or is that flavor rubble?
It would give you like quarter cover if you wanted it.
I will take what a wizard can get.
So just out of curiosity, so our audience knows, what are you sitting at for hit points, bud?
I don't have to tell you shit.
Well,
I'll just post on I am sitting at 16 hit points now, thanks to that greater healing potion, with 5 temporary, so technically 21.
Okay. Hey, I mean, it's better
He's
than I thought
fine.
it was. He's
It
fine.
is
He's
half.
fine.
I am essentially at half health.
Beefy wizard.
Beef wizard.
He's the beef wizard.
It'll go away quick, I promise.
All right, you should have been evocation, so you could have made some crispy barbecue all the time. All right.
There's
Next-
enough lava that'll do it for me.
Yeah, Indigo's body comes up. It's a charred husk. Never mind.
Look, there's barbecue. Oh, it's
Aw.
sad.
It's more of a
Sad
searing,
barbecue.
actually.
Next up is Sir Laertes, who charges forth on his giant centipede and gets up on this other snail over here, and he is going to use his spear. Nope, that's an 11, so that's a miss, and just try to double check here. Can't remember if he has. No, he has one attack. Okay, so that is his turn. Except let's check on.
Will, do you feel like you failed yourself and your players for not having a giant centipede on the board?
Do you feel like I failed you? Because I was fine until you said shit.
No, I'm just gonna leave that open-ended.
Wow. I'm okay.
I'm gonna let you discover what you need to discover, and I said my piece.
You're just trying to hurt me, so I don't fight that well.
Sephel, do you want to die?
I'm not trying to do anything. If it works, it works.
Well,
You're
you
so
know what?
close to your
Here,
New Year's
here.
resolution.
Here's what it is. There
Oh,
we go. Is
see?
everybody fucking happy now?
I feel great.
I mean, if anything, you just proved how quick and easy that was. If anything, now I'm
Well-
just more disappointed. No, just keep fighting.
I think
Yeah,
that's a
you know
go
what?
on with your combat, it's fine.
I will. Laertes is not going to use his bonus action to give bardic inspiration to anybody that's not that he's not acquainted with, but he is going to give that to our new Leonin friend. So
hell
you have an
yeah.
inspiration die, and he calls out to you to aim for the eye stalks, see if you can blind it, and you can use that because he is a valor bar for an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Sick. Is what dice is it for Laertes now? Is that a D6, a D8?
D8.
All right, my man.
All right. Next up is the snail that is in the cathedral with Scylla and Sephel, and it is going to also begin shining that bright light. So I need Sephel and Lara to make wisdom saving throws. You do
Where's
still have
the-
advantage.
Lara's here, huh?
Sorry. Oof. Yikes, Scylla.
She caught us.
She's still fresh in my mind because it's
Yeah,
just a couple
yeah.
episodes.
Yeah.
So sorry.
She's
So-
pretty unforgettable.
Yeah.
So with the advantage from Laertes and the disadvantage from my exhaustion, that's just a straight roll.
Cool. Great.
Oh no.
I'm gonna
Oh,
agree
no.
with Sephel on this one.
What'd
Oh
you
boy.
get?
10.
10. Fail.
Ed is better than Sephel's 9.
You both failed. You are now both stunned.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Let me just add that onto my condition tracker along with the 3 levels of exhaustion.
Yep. Let me just double check if I have any kind of advantages on you while you're stunned.
Yeah, you have advantage on
Attack
attacks.
rolls attack rolls have advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? It has 5 attacks, so that's gonna be 10 rolls.
Christ.
Here comes the first one on you, Scylla. That's not gonna hit. What's your AC? Like 21?
Yeah, 21.
Okay, so first hit, total miss. Second one, total miss. Third one, total miss. Holy crap. Fourth one, that's gonna hit you. You're gonna take 6. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I think it's just 6. Yeah, 6 points of bludgeoning damage. What was that? My 4th attack or 3rd?
I believe that was 4.
Yeah,
Okay, 4. Last one. That one's also a hit with a 22. And that is another 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Alright, and that is the end of that snail's turn. Next up we have our final 3rd snail, who is going to begin emitting a bright light. So Andrew and Sir Laertes need to make wisdom saving throws. Laertes is fine with a nat 20.
Ooh, 21.
These freaking stun lockers is why I don't do PvP anymore.
Okay, Andrew is fine as well. Okay, and then he is going to swing out 5 times at Sir Laertes. I'm not going to switch it up. He's going all in on him. That is a hit, so he does 7 points of damage to him. Second attack, miss. Third attack, miss. Fourth attack, miss. Fifth attack, miss. Holy smokes. I've hardly rolled above a 4, everybody. Alright, next up in the order are the kobold archers. Who are lining the banks now. This kind of little battalion here moves up, and they're going to fire a collective volley at the one attacking Sir Laertes. And that is a hit, so this is going to be a good bit of damage. They managed to do 15 points of piercing damage with their light crossbows. Alright, and then next in the order, we are back at the top with Andrew.
Alright. Well shot. Our character here is gonna flip back his cloak, lean back, guide a hand across one of his blades, and it's gonna burn a bright white light as I use a bonus action to cast Branding Smite. And then I'm gonna...
Right.
Ooh, Smite boy, Smite boy.
Smite boy!
My god. And then I'm coming after the snail. With advantage. That is a 19 plus 8. That's a 27 to hit.
That is an absolute hit.
Let me just roll these. And why not smite twice? I'm gonna put a divine smite into this bad boy as well.
Smite boy, Smite boy. You got it.
Oh god.
Let's go, Andrew.
Alright. So it's. I'm also going to use my. I'm going to use that Valor Bardic Inspiration to add to the damage. So that is a total of 20. 50. Wait, math is hard. Yeah. No, that's. 6.
Hang on.
16.
One quick thing.
Yes.
I'm reading some something on the snail here. Since you're using a spell on this, I need you to roll again and take the lesser result.
Ah, shit.
I have advantage on this roll, so is that going to make it a flat?
That would make it a flat check, yeah.
Alright.
Sorry about that. There's a lot to this snail.
There's a lot going on there with this mollusk friend. That's an 18 to hit.
Okay, that's still a hit, so keep going. Okay. Keep doing all your stuff.
Cool. Excellent. Alright, let me just put these.
I took the wind out of those smite sails.
Sorry.
Oh, don't worry. The smiting is still occurring. That is still a 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay, and that's all the regular damage?
That's the regular plus the bardic. And then it'll be additional 7... 13,
okay.
14 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
Alright. That's all radiant? There's... Okay.
It's 16 slashing, 13 radiant.
Yeah, so...
13 radiant. Thank you. Okay, yeah, this snail is not looking good. Okay, that was a decisive blow, my friend.
Alright, and I will strike again. My second attack.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20.
Yep.
And let's make that 12 points of slashing.
Describe your kill.
Roll up, light the blade, and then have a quick uppercut, slice off 3 of the flails, come back around, and then bury it deep in the gooey center of the snail, and then kind of step back, artfully dodging the gush of ooze, I guess.
Yeah, this kind of like greenish, orangish, reddish blood just erupts outwards. It's little stalks and kind of like mouth feelers, and what was left of the flail-like stalks just crumples to the ground. And you hear a cheer from the kobolds towards the back on the other platform. The archers are like, "Hurrah! Hurrah! Starcaller!" And Sir Laertes, who's kind of like dodging out of the way of the flails of this particular creature, is just like, "Well struck, Starcaller, well struck."
Ah, thank you, Sir Laertes.
We are now at Scylla.
I'm stunned.
Yeah. That's happened. Let me see here. Ooh, yeah. No, you're stunned until the end of its next turn.
I think I can see like through the gap in this rubble, this kill that has just happened by this like new feline creature, and I think she's just kind of like soaking it all in, you know?
Yeah.
And then she focuses again on the giant flail snail in front of her, and waits for it to hit her once more.
Yeah, you see it just like looming over you. You hear the like explosive nature of this killing strikes upon this snail, and then the cheers in the back. Okay. Well, it is no longer that snail's turn because it's dead. So Sephel, you are up.
Also stunned, so I will sit here in quiet contemplation.
Good. All right, next up is Sir Laertes, and he is going to, he is going to strike out with his spear once more. Wow, this is horrible. I can't roll tonight, guys. I mean, it's good for you, horrible for me. He misses with a 12, but his bonus action is now going to go to his centipede, which is going to try and make a strike. And also fails. Its pincers are not capable of digging in to this snail's hard and colorful shell. Alright. And it is now the snail that is attacking Scylla. Here we go, back at it with advantage. Maybe let's switch up some dice. Let's get my metal one and my very nice labradorite one. Oh, much better. That is a 23 to hit. And that is 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Second attack. Again, much better. That's a... I sounded like a transformer there. That's a 25. Okay. Or wait, no. 24. It wasn't an at 20. That is 7 points of damage. Third attack. Miss. Fourth attack. Also a miss. Fifth attack. That is a hit. And you take minimum damage 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And the bright light that was emitting from this snail now ends.
Fabulous.
Yes. Fabulous.
So how you feeling over there?
She is bloodied,
Okay. All
but
right.
could be worse.
Could be
All right.
worse. That's, hey, you know what? Still alive.
Hey, that's a great attitude to have.
Yeah, as you're getting pummeled by ice dogs.
Yeah.
And this snail actually moves creeping forward, kind of like as it has been moving about you, Scylla, and is beginning to kind of like corner in on Sephel.
Oh, it doesn't have to do that.
But it's going to, because it's hungry. No. Alright. Next up is the other snail, who is going to kind of creep around. You see it still kind of moving half within this lava, and it is going to launch 2 attacks on Starcaller and 3 attacks on Laertes. So we're going to do the Laertes first. First one, miss. Second one, nat 20. Okay.
That'll hit.
Let's see here. These are on Laertes first, so don't worry.
Okay.
You're good for the moment. He's going to take 12 points of damage. Third miss. Fourth, another natural 20.
Ew.
On my metal dice, it says yeet when you get a natural 20.
Yeet.
That is... that is 13 points of damage. Laertes is not looking good as 2 of these large flails come down upon him. Alright. Last 2 at Starcaller. First one is a 20.
That's it.
Okay. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Second one is a miss. Definitely a miss. Alright. And that is their turn. Next up are the archers, who are going to fire at the snail within the cathedral. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult to hit because they're kind of aiming up and over. So let's see here. And half of them miss. So it's only going to take a little bit of damage. Where am I? There they are. It takes 13 points of piercing damage. Alright. And we are now back at the top of the order with Starcaller.
Alright. So Laertes isn't looking good. Things aren't looking great inside the chapel either. I'm going to do the one thing that could affect both of those. Starcaller is going to start... He's just going to pound on his chest. Drop, vile snails. And I'm going to channel Divinity Conquering Presence. And I'm going to need both of them to make another Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. First one is a 13.
A 13 is the DC. Dang.
Okay. Second one, which is the one with Scylla and Sephel, that is another 13.
These are very brave snails.
Valiant efforts.
Oh.
You just think they're indifferent, like they're large. They got maces on their, you know, appendages.
Scylla, this Laertes is really putting in some work. We should recruit him after this is all over.
Oh man. Unfortunately, Laertes doesn't start with an S, but Starcaller does.
That's true. That's true. We need to continue the S crew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. You guys also, by the way, are no longer stunned as the light has disappeared. Then we are up with you, Scylla.
I attack with Trident.
Okay, so you use half your movement, you get up, and you are attacking.
19 to hit.
As a hit.
That is 13 damage, piercing.
Okay.
Holy shit.
She's coming back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
The snail is not looking good.
Second attack, 18 to hit.
As a hit.
6 damage.
Describe your kill.
Yeah.
Woo! I think this is like she comes out of that stun. She moves forward quickly. She just does a straight skewer, and then she reels back and she like plunges it back in again and pushes him into the lava and starts to cook that snail on a freaking skewer.
Love the image. Weird thing you notice is it seems unaffected by the lava, even though it's dead.
Oh, so disappointing.
Yeah.
She just like kicks it off and gets her trident back.
Fucker.
She's like, I wanted a fucking kebab.
Yeah. And then I will bonus action.
How's that yes and
second
going,
wind.
Will?
Describe your kill. Ooh, sorry. Try again.
No. No, but.
I did bonus action second wind for 7 HP.
Okay, great.
And that's it.
All right, Sephel, you are up. Your immediate closest threat is down.
Yes. So that's cool. I'm going to move at half my movement because second level exhaustion's fun.
Mm-hmm.
So 15 feet. Is the chapel door intact? I don't know if we ever established that.
No, but you see, like, this kind of area here in the middle. That's, like, the signification of, like, the archway of where it once
So that's
was.
where a door would be.
Yes.
But it is open.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, they're non-existent anymore.
Yes. I am going to, in that case, can the last surviving mollusk
How dare you?
make an intelligence saving throw for me?
Oh. You're so cool, fucking lizard. Oh, yes! That's a nat 20, boy.
All right.
Can you
These
describe
spells are very wise.
what's the spell you were using, by the way?
I was trying to do Mind Sliver, but I guess it's just not. No.
Cool. Weird thing happens. You see, as you cast this spell at it, its shell flare with this colorful light, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Actually, not you, because I don't think it's gonna reach you. Let's double check.
What?
Yeah, surprise! Yeah, you are just out of the reach. You see its shell sparkle, and then this explosion come out of it of force.
Oh,
So,
no.
Starcaller and Laertes are the ones that need to make the con checks.
Looky.
Laertes fails.
Ooh, that's a 3 over here. That's not good.
Okay, that's a fail. What level spell is Mind Sliver?
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip. Okay, great. You're gonna take 1d6 force damage
Jesus Christ.
with 3 force damage. And you actually see Laertes get blown off of the centipede with this throw of force. So he is off of it for the moment. And he is prone. Okay. Sephel, complete the rest of your turn if you have anything left.
I have nothing. That was my turn. I'm just going... He, like, reaches his hand out to, like, a finger to do the Mind Sliver, sees the explosion and Laertes get thrown off, and he just slowly lowers his hand. Sorry.
I have no idea they did that. Alright.
We're learning things.
It is Laertes' turn, who gets up, like, wipes his chin, the little bit of that is exposed underneath his helm, and he is not going down without a fight, so he is going to charge forward and attack with his spear. God dang it. Another miss. Okay. Well. That sucks. He is then going to give combat inspiration to Starcaller there. And that's going to be his bonus action. And that is his turn. However, next up is the Flail Snail. And that's what the creature's name is. Flail Snail, for all you listening. Alright. First 3 attacks going towards Starcaller. The last 2 are going towards Laertes. First one. Just because I don't remember your AC off the top of my head, does a 14 hit you?
Nope.
Okay, great. Second attack. 22 hit?
What?
Yes.
That is 6 points of bludgeoning damage. 20 to hit?
Yep, that'll hit.
And that is 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Last 2 attacks are on Laertes. First one, natural 2. Second one, natural 1. On that one, it actually, like, sinks one of its flails into the ground, and the centipede actually, like, curls up on it and, like, starts digging its mandibles into it and manages to hold it down. So it's kind of, this flail is kind of grappled for the moment, actually. Next up are the archers. Let's see if they can hit. First group, miss. Second group, hit. So that is going to be... wow, that is going to be 22 points of damage. These short bolts just sink into the squishy body of this mollusk. Thank you, Brendan. And we are back at the top of the order with the Starcaller. You see Laertes looking over at you. He's pretty bloodied now, Starcaller, and he's like, "My lord, please, we can finish this fight, and if I go down, it will be of a most valiant story."
Aye, brother, it would be. But you shall not die this day. And I'm gonna go ahead and twirl my double-bladed sword here. I'm gonna alight another bit of Branding Smite. And I'm gonna go in against this snail, going up for them flaily tentacles.
Okay, because you have a spell on it, roll with disadvantage.
Fair. 19.
That's a hit. Nice.
And we're trying to finish this fight, so I'm gonna put a divine smite in there as well.
burning them slots.
Hell yeah. So it's 2 plus 3, 8, 13 points of slashing. And 14 points of radiant.
You land this heavy hit, and you see this, like, you've almost cut through the entirety of its body, and it's just barely staying up.
Aye. Come, you in the chapel, lay the killing blow and show your mettle.
Scylla will sprint forward 30 feet and throw her... No, there is lava around. I will not be throwing anything.
Oh, you're not gonna miss.
She's going to then... this is the moment I would get in that one. Absolutely. She's going to use her action to dash, and then I will action surge attack.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
17 to hit.
That's a hit.
6 damage.
Describe your kill.
This star caller person calls out, and she sprints forward, and then she gets this extra surge of energy, and I think she's still reeling from the grief of Indigo's death, and she just starts this war cry, and it's just one deep plunge of this trident directly through the thickest part of this snail. And she's just after she lands it with this Wah! And then she just leans over, and it just slumps.
And it slumps, and you wrench your trident free, and this small armored kobold looks at you, and this giant centipede kind of scrolls around behind him, its large head kind of looking up at you, and he goes, "Well fought, stranger. I am Sir Laertes, and who might you be?"
It was fortuitous timing that you were here. My name is Scylla, and that there is Sephel.
Hello. He's still, he is trying to hold himself aloft, even though he's not so much on death's door anymore. He's still trying to even keep himself awake.
Sure.
And holding up his body is a lot for him right now.
He is more than he looks in this moment. It has been difficult here.
Yes, the Underdark is quite a treacherous place, but you have found yourself in the company of the Scale Guard, under the rule of King Balater. Please, may we tend to your wounds?
I think she's gonna look back at Sephel as a question.
I think some medical attention is well deserved and needed. Could we also... we have a friend I believe you may have passed in the direction you came from, who may also be in need of healing as well. If that's something you are giving out.
Absolutely, to those in need we are happy to lend aid. My Lord Starcaller, could you attend to these two here while I order our troops to come forward?
Aye, sir. It shall be so.
And Sir Laertes, on his giant centipede, scurries back across the chains, talking to the kobolds beyond, and you see them actually using smaller chains to connect them, kind of forming this chain ladder bridge across the lava. And as they're doing that, what are the three of you doing?
Aye, well, it seems we got here just in time. How did you come to be on this isle?
It's been a long journey, and there is a lot that could be described, but we are not in the best way or state of mind, perhaps, to tell that tale.
Aye, well, you must come and I would say warm yourselves in the embered halls, but perhaps Rest, relax, recuperate yourselves under the power of King Baltier.
That would be much appreciated.
Where is your bridge?
That would be me.
You
And it's out of service today.
use some sort of powerful magics to get here?
That is correct.
It would be folly to attempt to jump across the stones. Only a fool would try that. So, seeing as you are still alive, that must not be your fate.
Ooh. Oh, buddy.
Sephel slaps him.
Yeah, I think Scylla is
Every
like...
tentacle at once. I don't know what to say to that right now. Perhaps we get across your physical bridge and tell you how insensitive that remark was later.
Sure, you, as befits your custom, you may disrespect the one who saved your life. That is fine.
As this awkward pause and moment continues, Sir Laertes and more of the Scale Guard have appeared upon the kind of like church landing platform that we have here, and small teams of these kobolds actually run out towards each of the individual snails, and you see that they are cutting the giant shell off of these snails and taking forth bits and pieces of it. You can see they still the shell still kind of twinkles with this odd light to it. And Laertes kind of rides up to you all and goes, "You are, of course, welcome guests within our kingdom and our halls. Would you care to journey with us to Dimcairn, our small and humble city, where we may take care of you? You may rest, you may eat, whatever you desire."
Are there any drow or other hostile creatures within your dim cairn?
Do you have any affiliation with the Deep King?
No, we have no such alliances or enemies in either of them.
Excellent.
All our
Then let's
friends
be
and
off.
welcome.
I think that is most gracious of you, and we appreciate the invitation.
Of course. Our king will be glad to meet new and interesting visitors. Starcaller, do you need anything from these bodies, or shall you be content with the harvesting of their shells? They can form powerful shields and robes.
I am content with the shells, unless the meat is good for eating. Though I don't tell how we could cook it.
We can leave that to the cooks in Dimcairn. Lads, fetch some of the snail meat. We shall try it.
Very good.
I assure you the bridge is quite safe.
If there is any shell of the one over there, I would not say no to keeping an item of it. However, only if you are not using it. I am, of course, grateful for all of your help to this moment. She's like, I want a piece of that.
Laertes kind of like turns in the saddle and he's like, but of course, all spoils of war are welcome and shared amongst us, and you fought well, great Scylla. Come, we shall give them to our forge sisters, and they shall forge you a great shield.
Thank you. I think she's confused. Sephel, these people seem very nice.
Yeah, it's very uncharacteristic of what we've experienced so far.
I feel very uncomfortable.
I don't think we should trust them. I think we should kill them at the first
We
opportunity.
are agreed in this, Sephel. I do not trust them.
Okay. We push on 3.
You can try.
Hey, we were stage whispering. Laertes, stay out of this, please.
he bends back up into the saddle. Very sorry, of course.
Fucking watch yourself, newbie.
And so they, as they have harvested much of the shells and have kind of patched up immediate wounds, you all cross over this chain link bridge, and you see, as you all make it back across, they are quite industrious in detaching it and retracting these chains, which you see Sephel glow with a abjuration magic. I'll save you the detect magic. It just protects
I don't have it anyway.
Fire. And so they retract them, and they kind of collapse these larger crossbows / mini ballista that they use to fire them across. And you begin marching forward with these kobolds, and it's very almost like Seven Dwarves from Snow White.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you hear song, you see the banners kind of flying about. They're a very cheerful folk, and you find Sue and Stool right where Scylla had left them. Stool was on his guard, and as you appeared, he was kind of like, is everything okay? I heard a great noise, and who are all of these?
This is the Scale Guard under Lord Balatar. Does that ring a bell to you, Stool?
No, I've never heard of the Scale Guard and Balatar. No, I have no idea who these people are.
We are keeping a close eye and not fully trusting yet, but they do seem to be quite kind.
They promised healing and food, so we're going on a field trip.
I love this adjustment in Sephel's attitude, and I wonder if it's just because he's tired.
He's cranky.
You may never know.
And so you all venture forth in this large line of kobolds. Their songs and their banners around you, and eventually, after many, many long hours of march, and you're all growing quite tired, you eventually reach this large cavern opening with 5 different means of travel and passage, and they lead you over to one wall that doesn't have one particular passage, and they Sir Laertes waves his hand, and the rock, you see, lifts up like a gate or a portcullis, and inside you hear the faint echoes of voices and laughter, and immediately are met with this waft of the smell of meats and vegetables and whatnot, and cheering. And as you venture forth into the kingdom of Ember, and that's where we'll leave it today.
Oh man, is that the time? We're overdue for another check-in with you fine listeners. Thanks as always for being here right up to the outro. We really appreciate that. You will never believe this, but we recently hit our 1-year podcast anniversary and 3,500 downloads. It's truly been a blast. We're having just a grand old time, and we look forward to another 50 episodes to come. Hopefully you join us for those next 50. That being said, we do have an exciting announcement. We have launched a coffee page. Yes, that's ko-fi page. There's no pressure to do so, but if you want to toss a coin to your witchers, that's us. You can head to ko-fi.com/themadness-table. All donations will go first toward our monthly operating costs, which include our podcast hosting software, items like that. But our ultimate dream is to be able to upgrade our setups to be able to offer live stream recording sessions to get that sweet, sweet video content to accompany our audio. If you're not able to donate, but you want to support the show, we would just adore you if you left that 5-star review in whatever podcatcher you're currently listening in, or if you just spread the word and tell a friend. We would be eternally grateful for that support. So that's it. Until next time, when
the madness